So, this is sort of a video response to Peter D. Sofa Chips, Drunken Pete, about the custom console. So this is my custom console fail from, I'm gonna say, it's been about 15 years. Maybe 16 years. I might have done this in 99. I don't remember exactly if it was 99 or 2000, but what ended up happening is my original Genesis from 1989, it stopped outputting video. It was audio only. And I had a couple of other Genesis systems sitting around at the time. Excuse me, I have a little bit of a crud from my nephews and their daycare germs. Anyway, as I was saying, I had a couple of other Genesis systems that I was using. So this is my old 1989 first model Genesis with the high definition graphics imprint on it. The gray reset button. And as you can see, what I did was I pulled it all apart and I looked at the motherboard, and the whole thing was completely encrusted with some kind of like rust or corrosion or something. I don't know what happened or why that occurred. My theory is that it had been in too much humidity from the swamp cooler that we had in the place I grew up in, and there's a lot of oxidizing on some of the metal parts in here. There's a metal plate that covers the circuit board inside of here, and on the ports in the back you can kind of see where some of that corrosion and rust is, like right here where the this port is. Don't know if you can see that. Anyway, so since it didn't work anymore, what I wanted to do was just kind of make a cool looking chrome Genesis. And I had some chrome spray paint, and like I said, I pulled this completely apart. All the housing I took apart. This disc I kept unpainted. I as you can see, the button to turn the power on and off, and the volume knob, and then the reset button, and along with this ring here, I kept intact to the original color. I took the casing off, and the back casing as well, and the expansion port cover, and I spray painted it with this chrome silver spray paint, and I left it out to dry, and then I did a second coat, and it stayed basically looking like just regular silver enamel paint. It didn't look chrome. So what I did was I got an enamel lacquer spray and I spray painted a coat on there to try and make it glossy. And then when I had the pieces all hanging up outside to dry in the heat, or the sunlight rather, there were large gusts of wind. This was in Arizona, and a lot of dust blew on it, so there's a lot of like shit that got stuck to this when it was still drying, and that just kind of ruined the whole thing. Not to mention the fact that it didn't turn chrome like I wanted it to. I wanted it to be like, you know, the bumper of a car is what I wanted it to look like. I wanted it to look like Destro's head from G.I. Joe. You know, something shiny, you know. Anyway, and it wasn't shiny. It's dull. The metal inside here is shinier than the plastic on the outside, the paint that I used. And it has taken a beating over the years from getting moved around. It was in storage for a very long time, and there's scrapes where the paint came off. So I guess there is a chance that I could actually salvage this casing if I wanted to, just by standing it off. But the real good stuff is that I have this ring in the condition that it should be in. The only thing that, and these parts here, excuse me, I still have all that stuff in the original color. The insides are the thing that I guess would be what needs to be repaired, or just I could swap it out or something if I wanted to actually try and fix this somehow, or use the high definition ring on another old Genesis just for the lettering. Which, you know, it's not necessarily important, but this is my old Genesis and I want to keep it, you know, just because I like it. It's something I've had for a very long time. And here is, just for comparison's sake, a very dusty another Genesis that I have with the power base converter attached to it, so you can see just how slight the differences are. This part is where it's a 16-bit, that is chrome paint there, and as you can see I painted over it side by side, whatever. You can see the high definition graphics and non-high definition graphics. Basically the same thing, but the old one has better sound. This one with this one has a better sound card in there or something. And let me just put that back. Okay, that's how I'm going to sit down there. This is like a tornado went through here. Plug that back in. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the little latch that holds it on, but I've never seen one that does have that. But anyway, that was an experiment, and it didn't go right, unfortunately. One more shot of this. All I wanted to do was make it shiny. It didn't work out. Had all the best intentions in the world to make that really cool looking, just to commemorate my old dead Genesis that I was going to actually bury in the backyard because it wasn't working any longer properly. So yeah, that's that. And thanks for watching, and you guys take care, and I'll see you next time.